My name is Sophie Longa. I'm from New World School of the Arts in Miami, and I wanted to ask a question for anyone who wanted to answer about what your favorite recording or album or live performance is and how it influenced your development as a musician.
I could answer that. Hey, my favorite recording is a trio album by the great pianist Wynton Kelly.
Say that again?
Wynton Kelly.
I like where you're going, son.
Yeah, and it's a 1960 recording on the VJ label. It's called Kelly at Midnight, and it features Paul Chambers and Philly Joe Jones on bass and drums. And what I love about Wynton Kelly, because he's my favorite of all time, is that he never wastes a single note, and every single note of that record feels so impactful, just because it feels like he's not trying to show how smart he is, and by doing that, you realize he is one of the most intelligent piano players of all time. You know, that goes to what I think music should be, which is not a proving of your intelligence at all. It should just be like a sharing of something beautiful. And I think every time I hear him play, I like him even more than some other pianists that others might like more, like Oscar Peterson. Shh, don't tell anyone. But the reason I like him so much is for that reason. He just plays. Every note is on purpose, and nothing is to prove how good he is. So yeah, that's my favorite.
Shout out to New World. I'm a New World alum, so I'm gonna answer this one. Growing up in Miami, my room was very close to my neighbor's fence. There's a guy that lived next door to me, his name was Al. And one day I heard him blasting this music, and I heard a trumpet playing. I went next door and I asked him, "What's that you're playing?" It was Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington. And that has stuck with me to this day for the two S's, sound and swing. The Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington record, you hear it every time I hear it, it's like the first time, and it takes me back to hearing Al blast it from the other side of the fence. So Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington.
One for me is Speak No Evil, Wayne Shorter. And it grew on me because one of the tunes that I love the most on that, and you talk about somebody who broke rules, for one for Wayne, we probably wouldn't be using a lot of arranging devices today. He and Slide Hampton, for that fact. But one of the tunes that I love on that album, I mean the album has no skips, but Infant Eyes. For a particular reason, I remember getting a call that my daughter was getting ready to be born. I was in Jersey. We had just came from DC like 2 days ago. And I remember sleeping the next day, all day the next day. I got the call around midnight that she was being born in Georgia. I'm in Jersey. So I got around the time of 4 o'clock in the morning. I drove 11 and a half hours to Augusta to see her born, and I got there at 3:37 p.m. 6 hours later, 6:37, she was born. And she didn't open her eyes until she was in my hands. 20 minutes later, 6:57, she opened her eyes. So that tune always stuck with me for that reason.
I like this combination. I'm proud of it.